What's up, guys? Earlier this weekend, Joker Folie dropped into theaters, and it was met with some pretty negative reactions. I finally got the chance to go and see it, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my full spoiler review on Joker Folie. So if you haven't seen it yet, go and watch it, and then come back and watch this video, or don't watch it because you might be highly disappointed. But yeah, other than that, let's just dive into the spoiler review, and yeah. Alright, so Joker Folie, I was pretty nervous going into this one because I had heard the negative reactions, and I was expecting this one to be a disappointment, especially with the ending and hearing how everybody was hating on the ending. And I gotta agree, the ending is definitely the worst part of this movie, but it's not as bad as people say it is. I think that the movie is still watchable despite the ending. Like, the ending I just want to completely forget about. It is not part of the Joker universe in my head because it was just so bad and so pointless. But the rest of the movie, it's still decently watchable. There's some really amazing cinematography that kept me kind of enjoying the film. I was like just looking up at the film, and I was just watching these like beautiful, well shot scenes in this movie, and with the budget that they had, you're expecting some amazing cinematography, and they delivered on that. Other than that, the performances from both Joaquin and Lady Gaga are pretty good. Like, Joaquin was absolutely amazing in the first Joker movie. In this one, he still gives a really good performance. It's just not on that Oscar-worthy level that his first one was. But I still enjoyed him in this movie. I think he plays the character still really well, and it's just great to see his presence on screen. Now, Lady Gaga, she was really good in this movie for what she was given. Like, she can obviously sing, and they used her for that. But, like, I feel like they could have done so much more with her character. They could have given her more of a presence as Harley Quinn, because I felt like she was slightly underutilized. She's in the film a lot, but there could have been so much more with her, and it would have been so much better. I still did love the performance that Lady Gaga gave, though. She did a fantastic job. And one more positive that I have on this movie is them bringing back the old characters from the first Joker movie to stand trial against Arthur. I thought that was really interesting, especially with them bringing back Gary and hearing a story of how Arthur kind of scarred him for good, and Arthur was like the only nice person towards him, and then after the killing, it just kind of ruined everything for Gary, and he was so scared and he felt powerless. And I thought that was a really interesting part of the movie, and it started to change Arthur's mind about who he was, and I just thought that was an amazing scene. It was really great that they brought back some of the old characters for this movie, so I thought that was really good. And then, yeah, other than that, Joker Folie kind of is a huge flop and a disappointment, especially with the musical aspects of it. That's where I want to start. The musical aspects of Joker Folie. Of course, the singing is great, and I think that, like, the set pieces that they use is honestly beautiful. The cinematography is good with these scenes, but it's just so pointless. Like, every, like, other scene, there's a musical number, and it's just so bad. It takes you right out of the movie, and it just doesn't work at all. The musical aspects don't add anything to the movie. It's supposed to, like, explain what was happening during that scene, but you already knew what was happening, and you knew the underlying messages or whatever, and then the musical elements is trying to explain that to you, but it's just so pointless. I hate the musical aspects of it. Of course, the singing is good. Like, obviously you got Lady Gaga in there, so you're gonna get some good singing, but it was just so pointless. It took me out of the movie, and I was just bored waiting for those scenes to be over, so I really did not like the musical aspects of the movie, because I really felt like they could have used them differently and it could have made the movie better, but they were just absolutely pointless. Other than the musical aspects of the movie, I really also didn't like how there was just random scenes that felt really out of place for the Joker movie. And, like, I know it's rated R, but there were a lot of scenes that were just, like, graphic for no reason, especially, you know, the prison guards choking out that one prisoner who is, like, rooting for Arthur. Like, that was crazy. And then them actually, like, beating and raping Arthur, it was just insane. Like, I don't even know why they inputted these scenes into the movie, because it just didn't do anything at all. It was just, like, pointless violence. And like, they could have had so much better violence, like, in the first Joker movie, but they just decided to add in those random scenes that were just kind of bull, and I was really disappointed with some of these scenes. And then the rest of the movie is basically just Arthur on trial, which, like, it can be interesting at some points, but I want an actual movie with more development in the Joker's character, because I just didn't really like the story of this movie. I wasn't fully invested in it. Like, the trial scenes are good, but there could have been so much more to a sequel with the Joker movie. Honestly, I feel like they could have just left it with the first Joker movie, because that one just had such an impact. It was a fantastic movie, and now we get this sequel that's like, and I'm really disappointed with it. Oh yeah, one more thing, they added Two-Face in here for no reason. They added Harvey Dent as a lawyer, which was pretty good, but then they, like, alluded to Two-Face, and they didn't, like, fully do the full half-face thing, which was kind of dumb. My final criticism, we have to talk about the ending. It's so stupid, and it just really ruins everything. Like, I agree with everyone, it ruins the entire franchise. I'm gonna overlook it when I watch the first Joker movie because I still love that movie. It's one of my favorite comic book movies. But that ending, it's just, it's like, really, why would you do this? Like, in any universe, to make another Joker movie, why would you do this? You're telling us we got 2 Joker movies where it's not the actual Joker, but it's the person that inspired the real Joker. I feel like that's just so dumb. And then them trying to allude to this next Joker being Heath Ledger with him cutting the knife into his mouth. Like, that's so bad because they just, like, said screw you to the Heath Ledger legacy and just said, oh yeah, we're gonna kind of allude to that at the ending of the movie. Like, that's so dumb. And then them just killing Joaquin's Joker too. It's like, it's even worse that they killed him, because like if he went off to, like, you know, live another life and try to be a better person or whatever, like, I still wouldn't have liked that, but it's better than them just killing him off and then the person who killed him taking on the mantle of the Joker. Like, it's just really so dumb, and I'll forever go down hating the ending of this movie. But I didn't hate the movie overall. I think it was entertaining enough. It had great cinematography, and like, there were some moments that I enjoyed, like, but overall it was definitely a disappointment, and I really thought it could have been something so much better. So overall, for me, I'm going to give Joker Folie Deux a 6 out of 10. I still enjoyed a lot of elements in this movie, and I didn't hate it as much as most people, but man, it was really disappointing, and I will forever go down hating the ending of this movie. So yeah, tell me what you guys thought about Joker Folie Deux. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.